You ever have one of those moments where you realize your family isn't who you thought they were? Yeah, that was me. On Christmas Eve, I'm still not sure I've processed what happened that night, but I'll never forget it. It was supposed to be perfect, Christmas lights glowing, the smell of cookies in the air, my kids running around in their pajamas waiting for Grandma's presents. We hadn't seen my parents in months, and I thought spending the holidays together might finally heal some old wounds. But instead, it ripped everything apart. We walked in with gifts, big smiles, and that holiday energy you only get once a year. My mom gave my husband a hug, then me, but when my two kids ran up, she hesitated. She looked over their shoulders, scanning the driveway, like she was waiting for someone else. That was my first red flag. 5 minutes later, the door swung open, and in came my brother and his wife, holding their son, the golden grandchild. You know the type. The one who can do no wrong, who gets everything handed to him because he's special. My mom's face lit up like she'd just seen Santa himself. There's my favorite boy, she shouted, running to scoop him up while completely ignoring my two kids standing right next to her. I laughed awkwardly, hoping it was just a slip. But then, the comments started. Oh, look at him. Such a handsome little man, so well behaved, not like some kids we know. My heart sank. She was talking about my kids. And she didn't even try to hide it. Dinner was worse. My parents had set this massive fancy table, 12 chairs, golden plates, the whole thing. But when it was time to sit down, my mom looked at me and said, "Oh honey, there's not enough room. Maybe the kids can eat in the den, okay." I thought I'd misheard her. "What?" I said. "They're your grandkids too." But she just smiled that fake sweet smile and said, "You know how much noise they make. We just want a peaceful dinner tonight." My husband gave me that look, the one that said, "Don't make a scene," but I could feel the anger boiling inside me. My kids' faces fell, and before I could even say anything, my dad chimed in. "Don't start drama, just go along with it." So I did. I sat there at that table, watching my brother's kid get treated like royalty while mine sat in the den with paper plates and cold food. And I swear, I've never felt smaller in my life. Then came the final straw. After dinner, my mom started handing out presents. Piles and piles of them, all for the golden grandchild. Expensive toys, electronics, clothes, you name it. My kids. They each got one tiny box. When they opened it, it was socks. Socks. My daughter looked up at me, tears in her eyes, and whispered, "Did we do something wrong, Mommy?" That was it. I stood up, grabbed my coat, and said, "We're leaving." My mom blinked like she couldn't believe it. "You're leaving? On Christmas Eve?" "Yeah," I said, "because apparently Christmas isn't for my kids, just for your favorite one." She rolled her eyes, muttering something about me being too sensitive. My dad didn't even look up from his plate. We walked out, got in the car, and drove home in silence. The kids cried the whole way. I cried after they fell asleep. That night, I swore we'd never spend another holiday feeling unwanted again. But the next morning, everything changed. I woke up to my phone buzzing nonstop, texts, missed calls, voicemails. It was my brother. I finally answered, and his voice was panicked. "Mom and Dad are furious. They told me to come get my kid this morning, but when I showed up, they'd kicked us out." I was confused. "What are you talking about?" Apparently, after we left, their precious, golden grandchild had thrown a tantrum, smashed my mom's decorations, spilled juice all over her new rug, and even broke one of her glass angels. My mom snapped. She yelled at my brother and said, "You've spoiled him rotten. I can't take this anymore." They got into a huge fight, and my parents told them to pack their stuff and go, on Christmas morning. I won't lie, part of me felt bad. But another part, the part that watched my kids get treated like trash the night before, that part felt like justice had finally shown up. Later that day, my mom called. Her voice was soft, almost shaky. "I think I owe you an apology," she said. "I shouldn't have treated your kids that way." I didn't say much. Just listened. Sometimes silence says more than words ever could. That afternoon, we had our own Christmas at home, just me, my husband, and the kids. No drama, no favorites, Just laughter, hot cocoa, and love. And honestly, it was perfect. So yeah, maybe that Christmas Eve broke something between me and my parents. But it also showed me who really mattered, and that family isn't about blood, it's about the people who never make you feel like you're less. And as for my mom and her golden grandchild, let's just say, next Christmas, she's not the one hosting.